Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of keeping your home clean and organized, especially when your energy or mobility isn't what it used to be? If so, you're not alone, and you're in the right place. The truth is that maintaining a tidy and welcoming home doesn't have to be exhausting or time-consuming. Imagine a life where a few simple, smart habits could keep your space looking great with barely any effort. Sounds good, right? In this video, we'll share 25 genius cleaning tips that are perfect for seniors, or anyone looking to simplify their daily chores. These aren't just any tips. They're practical, time-saving, and even emotionally uplifting ideas inspired by the wisdom of people who've mastered the art of working smarter, not harder. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Adopt the 1-minute rule. Life is often busy and overwhelming, but there is a simple, surprisingly effective way to regain a sense of control and peace. The 1-minute rule. It's incredibly straightforward. If a task takes less than a minute to complete, do it right away. These tasks may seem small, even insignificant, but they have the power to change the rhythm of your day. Something as simple as wiping off a spill, putting dirty dishes in the dishwasher, or hanging up a coat can make all the difference. At first glance, these actions might seem too trivial to matter, but over time, they add up powerfully. I've personally found that embracing this rule brings a quiet sense of accomplishment. It's like a gentle reminder that we have control over the chaos in our lives. The little things that once felt like chores, things I kept putting off, no longer feel like burdens. Instead, they become moments of satisfaction. Take Mary, for instance, a retired teacher who swears by this habit. She keeps a microfiber cloth tucked in her pocket at all times, ready for any dust or mess she comes across. She has made it part of her routine, effortlessly wiping down surfaces as she walks from one room to another. It feels so satisfying to know I've done something productive without it feeling like a chore, Mary shared. There's a lightness in her words, a quiet pride in accomplishing the little things that others might ignore. This simple practice can change your mindset. By tackling those tiny tasks as soon as they arise, you prevent them from growing into larger, more stressful ones. Before you know it, the weight of clutter, whether physical, emotional, or mental, feels lighter and easier to manage. It's a reminder that it's not always the big accomplishments that matter most, but the small, consistent ones that quietly shape the life we live. 2. Invest in smart cleaning tools. Investing in smart cleaning tools is a game changer for anyone looking to make life a little easier, especially as we grow older. These devices, though they may seem like luxuries at first glance, quickly prove to be invaluable, almost like a personal assistant for your home. Take, for example, robot vacuums. They are worth every penny. I can't help but think of the elderly woman I read about on a forum who lovingly referred to her robotic vacuum as Dusty. She described it with such fondness, saying, "It's like having a little cleaning helper who never complains." There's something so endearing about that sentiment. To think that this small device, quietly roaming around the house, is saving her time and energy, making her life a little bit easier. It's like a silent, tireless companion. And then there's Joe, a retired engineer, who shared how his self-wringing mop has been a lifesaver. For someone who has spent years working with his hands and always priding himself on a job well done, he found that this mop allowed him to keep his home clean without the constant bending or straining. Imagine the relief it must bring. The freedom from back pain or the frustration of needing help for something as simple as mopping the floor. As we age, we don't want to feel like we're burdening ourselves with exhausting tasks. These smart cleaning tools are a gift, offering not just convenience but also the gift of time, dignity, and independence. It's hard to overstate just how much they can improve our daily lives, giving us more energy and space to enjoy the things we love. It's about embracing the little changes that make a big difference, and these tools are exactly that. 3. Use Lazy Susan turntables for easy access. Lazy Susan turntables are often underestimated, but they're not just for organizing spices in your kitchen. These simple yet brilliant rotating trays can be placed anywhere in your home, your fridge, bathroom cabinets, or even under the sink, to give you instant access to everything without the frustrating task of digging through clutter. It's not just about convenience. It's about making life easier, especially as you age and seek out more practical, less stressful solutions to everyday tasks. Clara, a loving grandmother of 4, shared with me how a Lazy Susan in her pantry completely transformed her cooking routine and made her kitchen feel like a more welcoming space. "I no longer have to stretch or strain to grab something," she said, her voice full of gratitude. "The olive oil, vinegar, everything I need is just a simple spin away. It saves me time, energy, and a whole lot of frustration." It's a small adjustment, but for Clara, it's a symbol of how embracing little changes can make a world of difference. Similarly, Ron, a retiree who values organization in his home, has found a clever use for a Lazy Susan under his bathroom sink. He no longer has to waste precious time hunting for the right bottle of cleaner or that one elusive shampoo. "Everything is right where I need it. I simply spin it around, and it's there," he shared, his tone reflecting the satisfaction of finding a solution to a common problem. The peace of mind that comes with knowing where everything is, not having to fumble or search, is something we all crave, especially as we get older. In a world that often demands so much of us, these little organizational tools may seem small, but their impact can be profound. They offer not just convenience but a sense of relief, a feeling that we can regain control over the little things, making life that much easier and more enjoyable. 4. Practice surface cleaning daily. One of the simplest yet most effective habits that can make a world of difference is daily surface cleaning. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by the thought of cleaning an entire room, why not start with the areas you use most frequently? Focus on surfaces like your kitchen countertops, dining table, or the nightstand by your bed, those spots where daily life unfolds. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity. A quick, thoughtful wipe down every day keeps the dust, crumbs, and clutter from taking over. It's a small effort, but over time, it adds up, creating a space that feels calm and welcoming, free of the chaos that can sometimes accumulate. Sarah, a vibrant senior who has embraced this practice, swears by it. She shared with me, "When I finish my coffee in the morning, I take a moment to wipe down the table right then and there. It's a small act, but it makes such a difference. I feel more in control of my space, and it sets the tone for my day." It's amazing how something so simple can make you feel like you've already accomplished something before the day has even really begun. This small habit becomes a ritual of care, a loving touch to the space that holds you. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Bill, a retired chef, has his version of this routine that has served him well over the years. He shared, "After every meal, I make it a point to wipe down my stovetop. It takes barely a minute, but it saves me hours of scrubbing later on. I've learned that the little things, when done consistently, prevent the big messes from sneaking up on you." His words resonate because they carry the wisdom of someone who understands the value of preserving the peace of your surroundings through daily, mindful actions. It's not just about cleanliness. It's about creating a nurturing environment where you can truly feel at ease. P believes that in a world where so much can feel out of our control, these small habits serve as gentle reminders that we hold power over our spaces and our environments. Surface cleaning isn't just about removing dust. It's a practice of self-respect, a daily reaffirmation that you are worthy of a clean, comfortable space. It's an act of love, not just for your home, but for yourself. 5. Use a laundry hamper with wheels. Laundry can often feel like an overwhelming task, especially when you're dealing with the physical challenges of aging. It's easy to feel burdened by something that should be simple, and the mere thought of lifting and carrying a heavy laundry basket can make the task seem insurmountable. That's why switching to a laundry hamper with wheels can be a game changer. This small, thoughtful change can transform laundry from a daunting chore into something far more manageable. Imagine rolling your laundry effortlessly across the floor, instead of struggling to carry it. One senior shared how this small adjustment made a world of difference. My old laundry basket was far too heavy for me to carry, and it caused a lot of strain on my back. But once I switched to a hamper with wheels, I could roll it straight to the laundry room with ease. It's been such a relief. The benefits of a wheeled laundry hamper go beyond just ease of transportation. For Emily, a retired nurse, it's about organization and simplifying the process. She keeps 3 separate hampers, one for lights, one for darks, and one for delicates, so sorting laundry has become effortless. She laughingly admits, "It's like the laundry practically does itself now." It's not just about convenience. It's about reclaiming a little bit of independence and dignity in our everyday tasks. Simple solutions like these can make life feel less physically taxing, and in some cases, restore a sense of control over our routines. There's something deeply comforting in knowing that even small adjustments can bring back ease and joy in daily life, making those seemingly insignificant moments feel meaningful. 6. Stick to spot cleaning bathrooms. When it comes to maintaining a clean bathroom, I've found that sticking to spot cleaning can make all the difference. It's not about spending hours scrubbing, but rather taking small, consistent actions that keep things fresh and spotless without overwhelming yourself. A simple tool like a squeegee in the shower can work wonders. I love the idea of using it after every shower. Just a quick swipe to prevent that stubborn soap scum from building up. It feels like such a simple yet powerful habit, and it saves so much time in the long run. Imagine how rewarding it is to step into a shower that looks as clean as when you first installed it. It makes a difference. And then, there's the magic of a no-rinse cleaner. I can't emphasize enough how easy it is to just spray down surfaces every couple of days. It's a habit that's effortless yet effective. Diane, a retired nurse I spoke to, shared her little routine with me that I adore. She brushes her teeth in the shower while wiping down the tiles with an old washcloth. It's a 2-in-1 solution that's not just practical but smart. Diane said, "It's 2 birds with 1 stone and keeps my shower looking spotless," and I couldn't agree more. There's something incredibly satisfying about multitasking in this way. It makes life feel simpler, more manageable, and less stressful. Then there's Frank, another senior, who's got a neat trick up his sleeve. He keeps a small spray bottle of vinegar and water on the bathroom counter, and with just a spritz here and there, he manages to keep surfaces sparkling clean without much effort. It's so reassuring to know that these little acts can make a big difference. It doesn't take much to keep things neat, just a little consistency. I think sometimes, especially as we get older, we can be overwhelmed by the idea of deep cleaning. But these small, thoughtful actions bring peace of mind and make maintaining a clean home a little less daunting. It's all about finding what works for you and making it part of your daily rhythm. 7. Declutter as you go. Decluttering as you go is a powerful habit that can truly transform your living space and your mindset. It's more than just tidying up. It's about creating a life that feels lighter, freer, and more intentional. Imagine the satisfaction of looking around your home and seeing only the things that bring you joy, comfort, or purpose. I've found that small, consistent actions are key to making this habit stick. For me, it's become a weekly ritual. The simple act of removing something I no longer need. It could be a sweater that no longer fits, a book I'll never read again, or some pantry items that have quietly expired, forgotten in the back of a shelf. It doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like an opportunity to refresh my space and mind. I was inspired by a senior woman who shared her simple yet powerful mantra. If I don't love it or use it, it goes. She was so wise in her approach. She placed a small donation box by her front door, and little by little, she'd fill it with things she no longer needed or used. It wasn't overwhelming, just a gradual process, 1 week at a time. Every item she let go of was like a little weight lifted off her shoulders. In her way, she was creating space not only in her home but in her heart and mind, letting go of the past to make room for more of what truly mattered. John, a retired senior I know, has his version of this approach, and it's equally brilliant. He follows a one-in, one-out rule. For every new item he brings into his home, he commits to getting rid of something old. I love this rule because it feels so balanced and sustainable. It's not about perfection or drastic purging, but about maintaining harmony in his home and life. It's a small act of discipline that ultimately keeps him from accumulating clutter and helps him stay grounded in what truly matters. In the end, it's not just about the stuff. It's about how the act of decluttering reflects our ability to simplify, to choose what we want in our lives, and to free ourselves from unnecessary burdens. As we age, we can all use a little more space. Space for peace, for joy, for growth, and for the people and experiences that truly enrich our lives. 8. Outsource when possible. Outsourcing can often be seen as a sign of wisdom rather than laziness. Sometimes doing less is the smartest choice you can make for your well-being. Take Margaret, a retired senior, for example. She's found that hiring a cleaner for deep cleaning once a month is one of the best investments she's made. Margaret, like many of us, has had to adjust her spending habits to prioritize her health and happiness. By cutting back on things like takeout meals, she's been able to save up for this luxury, a clean home without the stress of doing it all herself. It's worth every dollar, she says, to have someone else tackle those tedious tasks like cleaning the blinds and baseboards. It feels like a true gift to myself. In a world where time is precious, it's easy to see why outsourcing certain chores can be life-changing. Margaret's approach not only saves her time but also allows her to focus on what matters, whether that's enjoying a peaceful afternoon, indulging in a hobby, or simply resting. For those who may be on a tighter budget, she has a fantastic suggestion: hiring a local teenager to pitch in. They're affordable, eager, and they get the job done quickly, she shared with a warm smile. Her advice is simple but so impactful. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It doesn't make you less independent. It makes you smarter, allowing you to preserve your energy for what truly nourishes your soul. After all, we all deserve moments of peace, and sometimes that comes with allowing others to help us carry the load. 9. Keep a cleaning caddy in each room. Cleaning can often feel like an overwhelming task, especially when you have to gather all your supplies and then find the energy to tackle every nook and cranny. But what if there was a way to make it simpler, more accessible, and even a little enjoyable? One of the most effective and practical tips I've come across, and one that many seniors swear by, is keeping a cleaning caddy in each room of your home. This simple strategy allows you to have everything you need right at your fingertips, so you don't have to waste time and energy running around gathering supplies. Linda, a retired florist with a warm and artistic spirit, is someone who embodies this tip in her own home. She has found a beautiful way to blend practicality with her love for design. Linda keeps her cleaning supplies in decorative baskets, which fit perfectly with her home decor. They blend in with my decor but keep everything I need within arm's reach, she shared with a smile. What I love about Linda's approach is that she doesn't just make her home cleaner. She also makes it easier to care for by incorporating this small but transformative change into her daily routine. It's these little steps that not only simplify tasks but also keep you grounded in a space that feels harmonious and organized. On the other side of things, Mike, another senior with a practical mindset, shared his own experience. He keeps a caddy with a handle in his living room, a space where he tends to do quick touch-ups. "It's my go-to for quick dusting or wiping down the coffee table," he said, making it sound so effortless. His method makes me think about how these small acts of care, like a quick dusting here or a wipe down there, can be a form of self-love. When you're able to take care of the spaces around you, it somehow helps in taking care of your spirit as well. What resonates with me most is the simplicity of it all. Keeping a caddy in every room doesn't just streamline the cleaning process. It creates a sense of readiness, of feeling equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. It's about empowering yourself and making your home a sanctuary that reflects your sense of independence and control. These practical little tools, like a cleaning caddy in each room, may seem minor, but in the bigger picture, they become a symbol of self-sufficiency, organization, and a life well managed. They remind us that taking charge of our space is taking charge of our life. 10. Adopt the basket trick for clutter. One of the most effective tricks for managing clutter is to adopt the basket trick. It's a simple, yet surprisingly powerful habit that can make a world of difference in maintaining a tidy home, especially when things start to pile up. The concept is wonderfully straightforward. Place a basket in every room of the house to collect any stray items that don't have an immediate place. It's like a little catch-all for the chaos that inevitably occurs throughout the day. The best part? You can easily make a habit out of it. Each day, take a few minutes to go around the house with the basket, return each item to its rightful place, and watch your living space transform. Grace, a retired seamstress, has turned this technique into a calming ritual she calls her evening wind-down routine. For her, it's not just about cleaning, it's a form of self-care. I listen to classical music while tidying up. It's a peaceful, meditative moment that helps me relax, she shared, her voice filled with contentment. This simple act of putting things in order has become her time to reconnect with herself after a busy day, a moment of tranquility in a world that often feels too fast. Then there's Betty, who has found a way to turn the basket trick into a family affair. She uses color-coded baskets for each member of her household, turning an otherwise mundane task into something fun and engaging. It's a great way to get everyone involved, Betty explained, her eyes lighting up with the joy of shared responsibility. She's not just tidying up, she's teaching her family about the value of collaboration, responsibility, and the satisfaction of maintaining a space together. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. I believe this little trick offers so much more than just an efficient way to deal with clutter. It creates moments of peace and togetherness, offering an opportunity for reflection, joy, and connection, even amid mundane tasks. By adopting a simple system like this, we can not only keep our homes neat but also nurture our minds and relationships, proving that sometimes the smallest changes can lead to the most profound transformations. 11. Microwave cleaning hack. Microwave cleaning doesn't have to be a daunting chore. It can be one of the simplest and most satisfying tasks when you know the right hack. Start by filling a bowl with water and adding a small splash of vinegar. Pop it in the microwave for about 5 minutes. As the steam fills the microwave, it works its magic, gently loosening all that stubborn grime that seems impossible to scrub away. It's truly a miracle. I love hearing stories from seniors who've embraced this simple trick. One shared how she felt a sense of accomplishment every time she used it. "It's so easy, and my microwave looks brand new every time," she said with a smile, clearly enjoying the ease of it all. Plus, the vinegar smell disappears so quickly, leaving nothing but a clean, fresh space. And let's not forget about the extra touch that makes it even more delightful. By adding a few slices of lemon to the bowl, you're not only cleaning but also filling the kitchen with an uplifting, fresh scent. "It makes the whole kitchen smell amazing," she told me, and I couldn't agree more. It's not just about the cleanliness. It's about how something so small can bring such a refreshing sense of renewal and joy to your space. 12. Create a done-for-you cleaning schedule. Creating a personalized cleaning schedule can be a game changer, especially as we get older and begin to feel the weight of daily chores. The beauty of a done-for-you cleaning schedule is that it takes the guesswork out of the equation, allowing us to stay organized and focused without the overwhelming pressure of trying to remember everything. There are many ways to approach this. You can use apps, printable charts, or even sticky notes that break down your cleaning into small, manageable daily tasks. It becomes a simple rhythm, a gentle routine that gives structure to your day and helps you take control of your environment, one step at a time. David, a retired accountant who once spent his days balancing books, has now found solace in the simplicity of a free cleaning app that offers him gentle reminders throughout the week. "It's like having a personal assistant that takes care of the details for me," he shared with a warm smile. He no longer has to wrestle with the anxiety of figuring out what to do next. On Mondays, the app nudges him to vacuum, and by Fridays, he's reminded to clean out the fridge. The relief he feels in not having to remember these tasks on his own is palpable. It's a small, quiet victory, but it makes a difference in the calmness of his days. Emma, another senior who has embraced this method, found a similar kind of peace in using a simple, printable chart that hangs proudly on her fridge. Every task she completes is met with the satisfying joy of checking it off, a small act that somehow makes the work feel more meaningful. "Seeing those little check marks gives me a sense of accomplishment," Emma shared, her eyes lighting up as she spoke. For her, it's not just about keeping her home clean. It's about honoring the little moments of success and joy that these small tasks bring. The truth is, as we age, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the weight of things that once felt so simple. But these small tools, a digital app or a well-placed chart, have the power to transform the mundane into something that brings a deep sense of satisfaction and pride. It's not about perfection. It's about honoring ourselves through the act of care, the way we tend to our homes, and how those simple tasks keep us grounded in the present, reminding us that even in the smallest of actions, there is a richness that can fuel our day. 13. Embrace the drop zone concept. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to keep your home organized and maintain a sense of calm is by designating a specific spot near the entrance, what I like to call the drop zone, for things like keys, mail, shoes, and bags. This small but powerful strategy prevents the chaos of everyday life from spilling into every room of your home. I've seen firsthand how this concept can transform a home into a place of peace and order. Joan, a retired senior, decided to repurpose an old entryway table into her very own drop zone, and she couldn't have been happier with the results. "It's such a simple idea, but it's made a world of difference," she shared with me. What struck me about Joan's approach is how such a small change brought her so much relief. She no longer felt overwhelmed by the constant clutter. Peter, another senior, went a step further and installed hooks for hats and jackets, something he had always struggled with in the past. "It saved me so much time searching for my things," he said, his face lighting up as he spoke. "I can't help but think about how many of us waste precious moments each day hunting for items that should have a permanent home. There's a certain beauty in creating a dedicated space for things. It's a symbol of taking control, of intentionally slowing down the frantic pace of life, especially as we grow older. These simple changes don't just organize our homes. They bring peace of mind, a quiet reassurance that we have a space that reflects who we are and how we want to live. Embrace the drop zone, and you may just find that a little bit of organization goes a long way in creating the serenity we all crave." 14. Double duty cleaning while watching TV. There's something so satisfying about multitasking, especially when it helps you get ahead on chores while indulging in a bit of relaxation. Imagine folding laundry, dusting surfaces, or sorting through your mail, all while immersed in your favorite TV show. It's a beautiful balance of productivity and leisure, and I can't help but find it oddly comforting. Take Rob, for instance, a retired postman with a knack for making the most of his time. He has mastered the art of pairing his cleaning tasks with reruns of his beloved sitcoms, and he swears by it. "It's incredible how much you can accomplish during just one 30-minute episode," he shares, his eyes twinkling with the secret satisfaction of knowing he's getting things done while enjoying his favorite laughs. For me, it's become a ritual of sorts. Maybe it's folding towels while watching a drama or sorting socks during an old-school sitcom marathon. It's like this small act of tidying up becomes a personal moment of peace, almost meditative. As Rob put it, it's oddly therapeutic. And he's right. Something is soothing about the repetitive motions, folding, sorting, wiping, coupled with the comforting familiarity of a favorite show. It's a small escape, but at the same time, you're taking care of your space and your mind. It's about finding joy in the little things, like knowing that every folded shirt or sorted sock brings a sense of order to your day, even as you lose yourself in someone else's story. 15. Make bedtime reset time. Making bedtime a reset time is an incredibly simple yet profoundly effective practice that can completely transform your evening and morning routines. Before you slip under the covers, take just 5 minutes to tidy up the living room. It might sound trivial, but there's something deeply satisfying about fluffing the pillows, straightening the blankets, and giving your surroundings a gentle refresh. It's as though you're preparing not just for rest, but for a brand new beginning. The magic lies in the fact that when you wake up, the first thing you see is a calm, organized space. It's like an unspoken promise to yourself that today, you've already started on the right foot. Elizabeth, a retired nurse who has learned the beauty of slowing down, says that during her reset, she lights a lavender-scented candle. For her, it's more than just tidying up. It's an emotional ritual. "It's my way of saying goodbye to the day," she shares softly, "and welcoming a fresh, peaceful start for tomorrow." Her words resonate deeply because we all need that little pause, that moment of reflection to let go of the day's chaos and embrace the quietude that sleep offers. Similarly, George, another senior, has his version of this reset. His routine involves not just tidying up, but ensuring everything is just right before he goes to bed. He checks the thermostat and locks the doors, finding comfort in the assurance that his space is safe and in order. It's peace of mind and tidiness all rolled into one, he explains with a warm smile. And isn't that what we all crave? A sense of control, of serenity, and the comforting knowledge that tomorrow holds endless possibilities? Incorporating such a practice into your daily routine is a small act, but it carries with it an immeasurable sense of fulfillment. It's the perfect way to honor your day, acknowledging the efforts you've put in, while also giving yourself the peace to rest and wake up ready for whatever comes next. 16. Switch to easy, clean fabrics. As we age, one of the greatest joys is being able to simplify and enjoy life more fully, and that includes making our homes easier to manage. One way to truly embrace this freedom is by switching to easy-to-clean fabrics for your furniture, rugs, and curtains. Imagine a space where spills don't send you into a panic, where the stress of stains is a thing of the past. Furniture covers, rugs, and curtains made from stain-resistant, wipeable, or washable materials can transform your living space into a sanctuary of comfort and ease. I can't help but think about Jane, a retired interior designer, whose experience speaks volumes. She swears by microfiber and leather for her sofas, and hearing her talk about it brings a smile to my face. "It's amazing how spills just wipe off without leaving a trace," she said with a sense of pride as if to say, "This is how life should be, effortless." Her words remind me of the little joys in life that we often overlook, the simple, quiet moments when we don't have to work harder than we need to. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Another senior shared his victory for making life more manageable. He decided to replace his kitchen mats with rubber-backed rugs, and the difference it made was astounding. "They don't slip, and they're super easy to hose down," he explained. You can hear the relief in his voice, the kind of relief that comes from knowing you've made a decision that simplifies daily life and lets you focus on what truly matters. There's something deeply satisfying about these practical choices. They're not just about saving time, but also about embracing a peaceful, uncluttered existence. As we age, our homes should be a reflection of the freedom we've earned, and little changes like these can make a world of difference. Let's face it, there's nothing more precious than time, and by making our homes simpler to maintain, we can truly savor life without being bogged down by unnecessary stress. 17. Use a folding cart for chores. Using a folding cart for everyday tasks can be one of the simplest yet most impactful solutions to make life a little easier, especially as we grow older. I can't stress enough how transformative a lightweight, collapsible cart can be. It feels like a small miracle amid all the hustle and bustle of daily chores. Whether you're bringing in groceries, moving cleaning supplies, or even lugging laundry from room to room, this tool can take the strain off your body. Imagine not having to bend down to carry heavy bags or make multiple trips to get everything done. One woman shared how it helps her immensely, saying, "It saves my back and keeps me moving without overdoing it." Isn't that such a relief? Not only does it make things easier physically, but it also brings a sense of independence and accomplishment that we all cherish as we age. And it's not just for the indoor tasks. A senior I know mentioned using it for carrying yard tools, and he put it so perfectly. It's like having an extra pair of hands. How wonderful is that feeling? The simplicity of a folding cart can offer so much more than just practicality. It brings comfort, support, and a little bit of freedom. It allows us to continue doing what we love without the constant worry of overexerting ourselves, offering a balance between care and capability. It's a gentle reminder that we can find solutions that empower us, even in the small, seemingly insignificant things. 18. Set a timer for quick cleaning bursts. Cleaning can often feel like a daunting task, especially when you have a busy schedule or physical limitations. But what if I told you that you don't have to spend hours cleaning at a time to keep your space tidy? Setting a timer for quick cleaning bursts could be the secret to maintaining a home without feeling overwhelmed. Take Alice, for example, a retired nurse who has found solace in this simple yet effective technique. She explained to me, with a kind smile, how setting a timer for just 10 to 15 minutes has transformed her cleaning routine. When the timer goes off, I stop, but I'm always surprised by how much I've managed to do, Alice shared. Her words stuck with me. It's incredible how a small commitment of time can yield such satisfying results. And then there's Frank, a retired coach, who uses the same method while watching sports. During commercial breaks, he'll grab his cleaning supplies and dive into a quick burst of tidying. He laughs as he shares, "It keeps things fun and manageable." I think there's something so refreshing about his approach. Cleaning doesn't have to be a chore. When it's broken down into little chunks of time, it becomes an enjoyable and even energizing task. Incorporating this method into your own life can make a world of difference. It allows you to stay on top of your surroundings without the stress of trying to carve out long periods. As someone who understands the need for balance and peace, I truly believe this trick is a simple yet powerful tool. You'd be amazed at how much you can accomplish with just a little focus, and before you know it, your space will feel so much more inviting and comforting. It's all about being kind to yourself and taking things one step at a time. 19. Keep plants to reduce dust. Keeping plants in your home isn't just a decorative choice. It's a practical decision that can genuinely improve your environment, both physically and emotionally. For many, plants are a breath of fresh air, literally. They purify the air, absorbing toxins and releasing oxygen, creating a space that feels more alive and more vibrant. But beyond their air-purifying qualities, they also help reduce dust levels, making your living area feel cleaner and more inviting. Take Lily, for instance, a retired botanist who has found solace and joy in cultivating plants like snake plants and pothos in her cozy living room. For her, these hardy plants are more than just greenery. They are a connection to nature, a reminder of the beauty that exists in even the smallest of things. They're so easy to care for, and they make the space feel fresh like nature itself has entered my home, she shares. There's something profoundly calming about nurturing life, even in the form of a plant, and Lily finds peace in their presence. Then there's Edward, another senior who's found simple joy in maintaining a few plants around his house. "Just wiping the leaves now and then counts as cleaning in my book," he laughs. It's a reminder that even in the later years of life, maintaining such small routines gives us a sense of accomplishment and purpose. For Edward, these plants not only add to the cleanliness of his space but also offer a form of quiet companionship, providing comfort without demanding too much attention. In my own experience, I have found that plants do much more than improve the physical environment. They become a part of your daily rhythm, reminding you to slow down, breathe deeply, and appreciate the small, often overlooked aspects of life. There's an undeniable sense of peace in tending to something that grows, something that offers both beauty and function. For anyone, especially in later years, having plants around doesn't just reduce dust, it nourishes the soul. 20. Leverage multi-purpose cleaners. As we get older, the simple task of keeping our homes clean can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when it seems like there's always a new bottle or product to manage. That's why investing in multi-purpose cleaners is not just a smart choice, it's a game changer. Instead of struggling with a collection of specialized cleaners for every surface, consider having one or two universal cleaners that can tackle it all: glass, wood, countertops, and more. One senior I spoke to couldn't have put it better. It's so convenient. I can clean an entire room without the hassle of switching bottles or searching for the right product. That level of simplicity and efficiency is something I deeply appreciate, as it allows us to save time and energy for the things that truly matter. Mike, another retired senior, shared how much of a difference this makes in his daily routine. He confessed that his favorite all-purpose spray has become his best friend. "It simplifies my life," he said with a smile, and I couldn't agree more. There's something liberating about having a cleaner that effortlessly works on every surface, making it feel like you have control over your home again. In a world where clutter and confusion often take center stage, it's a small, yet profound way to bring back a sense of peace. Multi-purpose cleaners aren't just about tidiness. They're about reclaiming the freedom to enjoy your space without it feeling like a full-time job. 21. Use over-the-door organizers. Over-the-door organizers are a truly brilliant way to maximize the often overlooked vertical space in our homes. As we age, finding ways to maintain a sense of order and simplicity becomes increasingly important, and these organizers offer a perfect solution for doing just that. They're ideal for storing all sorts of items, from shoes to cleaning supplies, or even those little odds and ends that tend to pile up in every corner of a home. Take Kathy, for example, a senior who shared her experience of using one of these organizers in her pantry. She keeps her spices and snacks neatly arranged on it, which not only saves space but also makes it so much easier to find exactly what she needs without rummaging through cluttered shelves. "It's a game changer for small spaces," Kathy says with a smile, "and it keeps everything so well organized." The sense of peace and control that comes from a tidy, functional space is invaluable, especially as we grow older and cherish those moments of calm. And the beauty of these organizers doesn't stop there. They can be used in various areas of the house, including the bathroom. Imagine walking into a bathroom where all the toiletries are neatly tucked away, freeing up counter space and creating a much-needed sense of serenity. For Kathy, this was another win. She uses one in her bathroom to keep everything off the counter, and she notes how it keeps everything tidy and easy to grab. The simplicity of it all, having things within arm's reach while maintaining a clean and organized space, makes a world of difference. It's a small change, but one that has the power to significantly enhance your quality of life, bringing both convenience and a sense of calm to your everyday routine. These organizers are not just tools. They're a way to bring order to the chaos, ensuring that as we age, we can continue to live in spaces that feel comfortable, welcoming, and, above all, organized. 22. Label everything. Labeling is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to bring order and clarity to our lives, especially as we grow older and accumulate more belongings. There's something deeply satisfying about knowing exactly where everything is, without the mental strain of having to search for items. Martha, a retired librarian, can't speak highly enough about her label maker. "It's a game changer," she says with a warm smile. In the kitchen, it takes the guesswork out of everything. No more fumbling around for flour or sugar. It's like having a personal assistant for your pantry. For someone who has spent a lifetime organizing books, it's no wonder Martha has found peace in labeling. The act is almost therapeutic, bringing a sense of calm and control to her home, and I couldn't agree more. I've also heard from another senior, Robert, who has found his twist on this simple practice. He uses sticky notes in his workshop, a no-fuss method that he finds both practical and easy to adjust. "It keeps my tools in check," Robert says, his eyes lighting up as he talks about how it makes his creative space feel more organized. "The best part is that it doesn't require much effort. I can switch them around when I need to, and the whole place just feels, well, more manageable. In a world where we are constantly juggling responsibilities, it's these little steps, like labeling, that bring a sense of peace. I've learned that as we age, these small, thoughtful actions become not just tools for convenience, but for self-care and maintaining a semblance of independence. Whether it's in the kitchen or a workshop, labeling gives us the freedom to enjoy our spaces without the overwhelmed. 23. Utilize a cordless hand vacuum. There's something undeniably satisfying about the ease and convenience a small cordless hand vacuum brings into your daily life. For someone like Claire, a retired accountant, it's not just a cleaning tool, it's a game changer. Claire keeps her trusty hand vacuum near her couch, always ready to swoop in and quickly pick up those stubborn crumbs that inevitably collect during a cozy evening. It's so lightweight, and it saves me the hassle of dragging out the big, heavy vacuum for something as small as a few crumbs, she shared, her voice filled with relief. It's not just about cleaning. It's about maintaining a sense of peace and control in her home, where every moment should feel as effortless as possible. I believe this little device is an unsung hero for anyone who values both comfort and cleanliness. Not only does it save time, but it's a tool that empowers us to keep our spaces feeling fresh without all the effort. Think about it. It's perfect for a quick cleanup of your living room after a snack, or even in your car, where crumbs and dust seem to settle without invitation. Claire even uses it to tidy up her patio furniture. It's so versatile, she said, and I can't help but agree. It makes all the difference in the world, turning small tasks into small joys. So, if you're looking for a way to keep your home effortlessly clean while saving time and energy, investing in a cordless hand vacuum might be one of the best decisions you'll make. It's a little tool, but the comfort and convenience it brings into your life are immeasurable. 24. Install peel and stick tiles for easy maintenance. Peel and stick tiles are a game changer when it comes to home improvement, offering both affordability and convenience that can truly make a difference in your living space. I find these tiles to be a perfect solution for those who want a simple, effective way to enhance their home without the burden of high costs or complex installation. What's so wonderful about them is how easily they transform a room, yet they require so little maintenance. For example, one woman shared her experience of installing them in her kitchen, and she couldn't stop praising them. They wipe clean so effortlessly, and I didn't even need professional help to put them in, she said, which made me feel a sense of empowerment. It's so reassuring to know that you can achieve a fresh, updated look in your home with just a little bit of effort and no need for costly labor. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. On the other hand, a senior gentleman shared how he had used peel and stick tiles in his bathroom, and I couldn't agree more with his perspective. They look great and are super low maintenance, he added. I love how these tiles combine style with practicality, something so essential as we age and want to enjoy a peaceful, well-kept home without endless upkeep. The durability and beauty of these tiles offer a sense of satisfaction that goes beyond just aesthetics. It's the relief of knowing that your space is both functional and effortlessly maintained. This little upgrade, which feels like a big win, has a way of breathing new life into any room, offering not just visual appeal but also the precious gift of time and ease, something that's so valued as we grow older. 25. Keep a donation bin handy. Keeping a donation bin close at hand is one of the simplest yet most impactful habits that can significantly improve your sense of peace and clutter-free living. Having a designated spot for items you no longer need helps you stay focused on what truly matters, letting go of the past, and creating space for new opportunities and experiences. I believe that it's not just about decluttering. It's about emotionally releasing the attachments we hold onto, those old items that somehow carry memories, feelings, and emotions from another time. One senior woman shared that she keeps her donation bin in the garage, and it's a constant, visible reminder to her that holding onto things that no longer serve her is unnecessary. It's a great way to let go of things I don't use, she said. I can understand that deeply. When we hold onto items out of obligation or sentimentality, they often end up weighing us down rather than enriching our lives. The bin becomes a symbol of freedom, a gentle nudge to declutter not only our homes but our hearts as well. There's also something incredibly heartwarming about involving others in this process. One gentleman mentioned that he invites his grandchildren to help him sort through items, turning what could be seen as a mundane task into a bonding opportunity. It's a great way to teach them about giving back, he shared, and I couldn't agree more. It's an opportunity to teach them valuable life lessons about kindness, generosity, and the joy that comes from sharing with others. I believe that when we instill these values in the younger generation, we're creating a ripple effect that will continue to inspire them as they grow older. In many ways, this seemingly small habit of keeping a donation bin is a beautiful reminder that life is constantly evolving. As we age, our physical space and the emotional space we create around us matter more than ever. The more we let go, the more we allow ourselves to embrace the present moment, free from the clutter of past attachments. It's truly an act of self-care, a gentle form of healing that goes far beyond the physical items we donate. It's a way to make room for new memories, new people, and the wonderful gift of a life well lived. As we reflect on the simple yet powerful habits that can bring greater peace, joy, and meaning into our lives, I hope you've gained valuable insights from today's video. From the importance of creating space in both our homes and hearts to the joy of teaching younger generations about generosity, it's clear that these small actions can have a profound impact on our overall well-being and happiness. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you're planning to put into practice in your own life? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation and support one another as we embrace these life-changing habits. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, we can continue to explore new ways to live our best lives at any age. Thank you for watching.